That's right. 0, deep listening. Down, resting down. More and more. More and more. Feeling better than ever before. That's it. And before we get started, I just want you to get in touch with that deep sense of inner peace within inside yourself and feel it healing every part of your body, starting at the top of your head, flowing down through your chest, into your stomach, down through into your legs, into the ground. And it's almost like that energy is going down into the ground. It circulates through the earth and then comes back up and goes back up and exits out through the top of your head. As the energy comes in the top of your head, you feel healed, you feel loved, you feel energized. And as that energy comes back up and out of your head, you feel like it's taking any sickness, any illness, any negativity, anything that is not meant to be in your body, whether it's your physical body, your emotional body, or your spiritual body, is now releasing out of the top of your head, back up into the infinite abundance of love and acceptance. That's right. That's right. Now, in a moment, I'm just going to grab you on the hands. So I just want to let you know, I'm going to grab your hands right now. Your unconscious mind's going to keep this one right there. That's right, just like that. And your unconscious mind's going to keep that one right there. That's right, just like that. And in a moment, when I click my fingers, your hands are going to be spinning in any which way that your unconscious mind wants them to go. 1, 2, 3. That's right, beautiful, just like that. And notice how they get faster and faster and faster. And as they spin, it's like that healing energy is getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And when I click my fingers, they're going to go backwards. Good, good, good. That's it. It's getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And now, relax. Deeply relax. Hands down. Everything's returning to normal. Relax, 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 relax. Good. That's right. In a moment, your eyes are going to be open. You're going to come back to the room. You're still going to be deeply entranced. But I just want to ask you a question. 1, 2, 3. Back to the here and now. Good, good, good. Your physical body is obviously very strong, right? Good. You like no injuries? No injuries?
Yeah.
No, as in right now?
No.
Feel good?
Yeah.
Okay, good, good, good. Remember the spot on the wall? Good, good, good. 1, 2. Sleep all the way down. Deeply, deeply, deeply. Resting, drifting, resting, drifting. Good, 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 good. Alright, what I want you to do is just float down into that beautiful state of relaxation. Except this time, I want you to relax your legs so much. That's right, just like that. Relax your legs so much that you forget about them altogether. Imagine that they're drifting and floating, away, away, away. Almost like they start down the ground, they drift all the way up, 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 up in the sky. So relaxed. Too relaxed. And find with some amusement that you can't stand up. Find with some amusement that no matter how much you try, the more relaxed your legs get. That's right. Now relax. Relax everything. That's it. Perfect. Relax, relax, relax. Staying on your chair. Good, good, good. Now, in a moment, what's going to happen is I'm going to ask you to stand up and take a step forward. Allow me to do all the work and guide you. Your legs will be strong and you will have perfect balance. So, in a moment, I'm going to grab you by your left hand and I'm just going to help you to stand up. We're going to stand up, then I'm going to gently guide you to sit back down. Nod your head when you understand. That's right. 1, 2, 3, and stand up, eyes still closed, stand up, 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 that's it, good. So standing nice and tall, almost like you're imagining your feet are rooted deep within the ground. You can just hold my hand for a second, and what I want you to do is just take 1 step forward, 1 step forward, 1 step forward, good, stand nice and tall. Now what I want you to do is just take 1 step backwards. Good, stand there, stand there. In a moment you'll feel the chair behind you, and on the count of 3 we'll sit down, you'll fall deeply relaxed. That's it, you can sit down. Good, get nice and comfortable. Deeply, deeply relaxed. Deeply relaxed, that's it. Good, perfect, perfect, perfect. Good, good, good. So this next time, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to grab this left arm. And when I hold this left arm out, this left arm is going to go stiff and rigid, rigid and stiff, just like an iron bar. And everyone knows what an iron bar is like, stiff and rigid. You can't bend your left arm. So let's begin. Here we go. Good. Your unconscious mind now is holding that up, and it gets stiff and rigid, rigid and stiff, stronger and stronger and stronger. And no matter how much I push down on it, it's rigid and stiff, stiff and rigid, stiff and rigid, stiff and rigid, just like an iron bar, just like an iron bar. And relax. Relax that arm. Relax everything. Drifting down deeply, deeply relaxed. Good. In a moment, what I'm going to do is we're going to stand up. And when you stand up, you're going to be standing in the middle of two chairs. Your whole body is going to go rigid and stiff, stiff and rigid, rigid and stiff. You will always be safe, and I'll take you through every step of the way. Are you ready? Good. 1, 2, 3. Stand up. Good. You can hear myself and also Phil talking, but you will listen to every word that I say. So what's going to happen now is you're going to go stiff and rigid, every muscle in the body. 1, 2, 3, rigid and stiff, stiff and rigid, 100 times stiffer, 100 times stiffer, stiff, 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 just like an iron bar, just like an iron bar. That's right, I'm going to lay you back, and you're going to stay stiff and rigid and stiff, stiff and rigid and stiff, stiff and rigid and stiff. That's it, that's it, that's it, that's it. That's it, rigid and stiff, stay stiff and rigid, 100 times stiffer, 100 times stiffer, 100 times stiffer, rigid and stiff, just like an iron bar, that's right, rigid and stiff, stiff and rigid, just like an iron bar, that's right. Everyone knows what an iron bar feels like, stiff and rigid and stiff, 100 times stiffer, 100 times stiffer, 100 times stiffer. That's right, and relax, standing up nice and tall, your hands can go down, deeply stable on your feet, just like a tree rooted into the ground. The chair is behind you and you can sit down nice and easily, just relaxing. That's it, get comfortable. Good, down further and further and further. Further and further and further, deeply relax. Now before you come out of this beautiful state, I want you to get in touch with the deep part of love within inside yourself. The love for yourself, the love for other people, the love for the planet, the love for the animals, the love for the ocean. That's right. Notice how it's got a certain direction that's spinning. What I want you to do is physically hold out your hands and spin that feeling faster and faster and faster. And the faster you spin it, the more and more it grows within your body. And those neurological pathways are getting connected stronger and stronger, only having you be someone who is loving towards yourself, others, the planet, and the ocean. And from this moment onwards, you'll be very, very healthy for the rest of your life. You'll always see the brighter side of things. You'll know exactly what to do. You'll draw on all your strength, compassion, and love. 1, 2, 3, stop. Relax. Just let that sink in. Allow your unconscious mind to build those pathways stronger and stronger and stronger. Now on the count of 3, you're going to come back to the here and now, and you are going to feel fucking amazing. You're going to feel light. You're going to feel like you've just had an 8-hour massage. You're going to feel like you've had the best sleep of your life. And for some reason, you just feel really, really good. Really, really healthy. 1, 2, 3.
How are you feeling?
I feel good.
You feel good?
I remember this one, I wanted to do like this.
Oh, no.
Woo!